This is hard. I'm trying to think for somebody else's tastes and not my own. Exciting. We can go wild. Hello, my peachy friends. It is another beautiful day where real life and The Sims form a symphony and we create something really fun because one of my friends recently just got their new flat ready to move out to for the first time ever. Congratulations, Josh. I actually have played with him a bunch of times on Twitch. You guys may already subscribe to him on Twitch. If you're not, I will drop his link on screen now. He is Elam with 3 L's on Twitch. He's one of our very, very close friends. And he'll be moving out at the end of this month into a new flat for the first time ever, which means he has no furniture, he has no clutter. And guys, you know how important clutter is. I feel like boys in general have less cute clutter anyway, so even more important that we need to figure out some clutter solutions, because what we're going to be doing in today's video, which I'm really excited about, we are going to be using the floor plans from his real life flat, and we are going to be building it in The Sims and then decorating it for him so we can give him some ideas. Now, we actually went to IKEA with Josh and his girlfriend Alice yesterday because he was planning on buying a bunch of furniture. We were coming along to kind of help with ideas and stuff because we've had to do all this before in the past. And we kind of realized Josh, bless him, has no idea what he wants to do with this flat. No idea at all. He's not been thinking schemes. He's not been thinking colors. He's not been thinking moods and styles and plants and color and clutter and basically anything. He's not thought this through, which, you know, it's fine because I will be trying to do this for him in today's video. So if you guys are excited, don't forget to give this video a cheeky little thumbs up. I love building from floor plans, so I'm really excited to do this as well. But the floor plan is here as well in case you guys come up with any ideas of what you would like to give it a go. Now, I was planning on doing this with Sam Myshuno because he is moving into a block of flats or apartments. However, none of them were the right shape, and getting the floor plan right for this is really important. So what I am going to do instead is build in just a random world like this. And then once we've figured out the flat, I will try and like create this face on it at the end, and we will do things that way instead. So let's first of all try and get the floor plan right. So I have the dimensions here. I've got them in meters. There's a lot of half meters going on, which is obviously pretty tough because in Sims you can't really build in halves as much, particularly when it comes to walls. But if this bath here is, I know a bath in Sims takes up 2 squares. This here would also take up 2 squares. I'm thinking if we do this bathroom first as a 2x2 so that people can get through the door for this section, and then the extra 1 meter for the bath here, we can use this as a guide to then build everything else. Also, the balcony is at the back, so I'm going to do everything from the other direction so that the balconies look onto the road in The Sims. And clearly I'm thinking this through quite a lot, so I'm gonna have to do it upside down. But if we go ahead and do our bathroom like this, that will just help us with everything. So just so I can remind myself of what it's gonna look like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a bath shower because it's really unusual in the UK to get a flat with just a bath in it. So there we go. Make this one smaller. Door here, and then next to the door is the sink and then the toilet. I wanna like flip this, you know? Everything is upside down now, but I feel like this is gonna help me. Okay, so we're coming here. We've got the bathroom. This is probably gonna be a little boiler. What are you right here? What are you? Cupboard. Okay, you've got a downstairs cupboard. And then the hallway goes 1 square past the bathroom, so like so. Okay, so we've got downstairs cupboard. Actually, no, it's more like here, isn't it? So downstairs cupboard, little boiler here, and then doorway to kitchen. And the kitchen goes, it juts in a little bit here, which I don't actually think I'm going to be able to do because that's such a tiny amount of space. But I know from 1 square and for the bathroom, this is how I have to do it all. Because like, I really wish you could build in meters in Sims. It would be so good. And then you could actually really plan out rooms. I feel like when interior like designers and stuff use things to build, then they will actually be building stuff like true to size. However, you can't do that in Sims, which is a shame. So the bedroom is the width of the bathroom here, but then it actually goes out 1 more from the door. So it's like this. And then how am I going to calculate like this and this? This seems like from this bit here, it feels like the same width. Like this bit here feels like the same as this bit here. Maybe this bit's a little bit longer. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, then this is 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. And you kind of end up with this. And then counters, I can actually, comes with a built-in kitchen, which is very normal. And there's like counter space, a narrow counter space, cooker, counter space, sink. It's quite a little mini space to work in there, but I guess you can use this to cut your veggies and stuff too. And from here, it looks like the width of the bath is what you get. But for the sake of Sims, I might have to give it one more, just because I won't be able to fit a cooker and a counter and also a sink. So I may have to do that as 3 and then do it like that. And the doors are white, as I can see in this picture here. So I might still do it one longer because I do feel like these rooms are a little bit longer than what I've currently got them. But let's just grab the door. So you've got door to bathroom. That's a cupboard, so that can wait for a sec. I can see the front door's brown from here. Bedroom's here and then kitchen's on the left. So bedroom here and then kitchen on the left. Oh, you've got a little fire escape on the back of the door. Oh my gosh, that is actually such like an apartment thing. Apartments always have little fire escapes written on them. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then apartment door 2. Okay, the other thing that I can see in the pictures is spotlights, 2 in the kitchen, and then 1, 2, 3, maybe another 2 here, and then 4 in the bedroom. I'm being very exact, as you guys can tell. I do plan to, once I start building like the main bit of it downstairs, to use like the debug objects from like, you know, the film sets to create like the shop fronts, because I think that will look really cool. Also, I've never done it before, so it's kind of fun. Okay, so the spots in this game actually kick out so much light that I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna do less than what it currently has because they're just too bright. So I'm just gonna go for 2. I could go into build and buy mode and kind of turn them down a little bit, but unfortunately you can't do it from build and buy, sorry. I have to go into live mode. Okay, so how do we reckon that compares to that? I'm thinking this really would be a half square longer. I can't give it a half square, but I do feel like the apartment looks longer than what we've got. I feel like that looks more like that. Okay, it's looking good. I'm happy with things so far. Now I'm gonna start with the kitchen because that's pre-built. We can't change the kitchen. So let's try and recreate this kitchen that currently already exists. Okay, so it's like white tops and kind of like this. It's like a cedar kind of color. Kind of like that. That's pretty similar. Or is it more gray like this one? Because like, look, that bit's gray. Because if this is gray, then that's probably gray, right? Because why would they have different color counters? So I'm thinking this. Let's pop that in. Now this bit has a black bit underneath rather than the gray. So I'm trying to like work out if I can make this bit look a different color by like placing just other objects. So this is like a bathroom counter. I'm trying to use it just to hide that bottom bit, which I think kind of works. Also, this isn't the first build that I've like, or real life thing that I've planned using The Sims. You can actually check on my channel. We did the same with the extension on our house. And also we replaced the kitchen when we moved into this house. And I kind of like checked out the kitchen on The Sims to make sure I liked it before we got it actually put into our house. So The Sims is pretty useful for real life stuff. It really just is. Okay, I need the top kitchen counters as well. This doesn't always work out too well for me. They don't have a top counter. They do have an oven though. Okay, that's really helpful. Okay, I know they look like they're upside down, but this one has no matching one. Also from the top, it looks really weird, but inside it looks totally normal. And that's what it's all about, okay? So I've got this along the back, and then all the walls are white, which I actually think makes it harder to put in furniture because I feel like dark furniture can look like really stark against white. Whereas if one of the walls had like a feature color, like say if this wall was plum, you could put like really dark furniture against that and like it looks kind of vibey and cool and everything's kind of, you know, there's vibes going on. And then when you do it in white, it then looks really stark and lost, like it loses its coziness. But with rentals, you can't really paint the walls. Well, I mean, you can, but you have to put everything back to normal again. And I feel like landlords can be pretty mean, so we won't do any wall painting. And then it's got these 2 little chairs too. Now there's some stuff in The Sims that like I can't rotate this microwave and it's really annoying. It won't let me rotate it that way. So there's some stuff that I will come back in like live mode and change, that being one of them. Just because like I feel like with some stuff it should be like, oh, your sim won't be able to use this, but still let you place it. You know, for aesthetics. What about the aesthetics? And then we've got our little downlighters in the kitchen as well. Okay, final thing that I have to stick to is carpets, and then we can go wild because all the rest of the furniture is gonna be brought in. Just added the little balcony bit on as well. Okay, exciting. Okay. So I have an idea of what Josh was looking at. I know in my head what he likes, but he was looking at pretty dark furniture and I don't know how to make it work with this wall, but we'll just try it because I'd rather like make stuff that he was looking at anyway, you know? Makes more sense to like get his personal tastes. And I know he was looking at like an L-shaped sofa vibe, which I can do. I do have a few like buildable ones because I don't think The Sims like has them naturally, but we can build them. It's fine. I also think putting like an L-shaped sofa is a good way to like make this bit feel more kitchen dining and then going into the living room, which is cozy because then it like separates the two a little bit, which I think is good. Hi guys! Wow, that is a whoa! Whoa! craziest hello I've ever seen. What are you doing? And then Evie's just licking.
Lexi, come on, leave mum.
Lexi, why are you so crazy? Say hi. No?
Say hello.
Oh, you're saying hi. Okay, off she goes. Whoa. Wow, I've put a few options. I was looking first of all at this color because I know he liked the darker furniture. Then I was looking at more like gray vibes because it's a little bit softer. And then also I was looking at like cream vibes because we actually have this sofa and ours is gonna go into storage soon. So I thought that could be a nice idea instead. However, I know from having the sofa, it picks up stains so easily. And I'm kind of thinking, I don't know, boys, maybe a bit darker. And then I was looking at these two colors. This one actually has a grey option too, but I kind of like it in that. I'm gonna just keep rocking with this one and see if I can try and make it work because I feel like this, it feels like a little bit bachelor pad, but I can dress it up because when like his girlfriend Alice is there too. But also it's a sensible color in terms of getting stains. I know that he's got a pet friendly apartment because he wants to get a dog. So like in terms of just stains and keeping things clean, this right here is gonna be a million times easier. This is the Art Vitalex Avant-Garde sofa. And it actually has a coffee table really similar to one that I saw Josh looking at. So I thought that kind of made sense as well. I'm worried about going too dark. Trying to work out how to bring a bit of color in there, you know? Could go for this kind of like reclaimed wood vibes, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm loving the color scheme. It's really different design for boys versus girls. I know it shouldn't be, but it's also, I know what Josh likes. I know like what kind of stuff he likes from walking around IKEA with him. So it's kind of helping me give him a bit of a vibe. But let me just leave all that there because I think all of that kind of works together, which is really cool. But I also know that Alice was looking at these kind of cute little leg things. And I saw these as well. And these are cool because you can store stuff in them. So like if you wanted to put a throw on the sofa and then you like want to take the throw off and lift the top up and put the throw or like cushions in, or like you can just put stuff in it. It's good for storage, and storage is really important. This has got little storage things under it. It's really big. This is hard. I'm trying to think for somebody else's tastes and not my own because I know what I would do, but this isn't about me, you know? This is somebody else's house. So I'm trying to make it work for them because I actually think I would have gone for like pastels, like pastel green and rose gold. I think that would look really cute in here. But like I said, it's not about me. Okay, so this brown and this go together as well. This is so different to how I normally do stuff. I normally like, I'm so confident with what I'm placing, but not this time. See, that's from IKEA. That's the best a TV bench. So he could literally get the same one. MXIMS recreates a bunch of IKEA furniture. So it's really good for stuff like this. Look, another IKEA desk and stuff. So I can literally grab IKEA furniture, which is also great because I know that this is where Josh was shopping. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this and keep the colors a little bit warmer. Oh my gosh, the bench with the mirror. I bought this for my brother when he moved out to put in his hallway. It's such a good little space storer, and then you can check your appearance before you leave and you can put like shoes and stuff under it, which I think works really well. There is a storage cupboard there though, so maybe you could go opposite here. I think that's cute. Okay, I feel good now. I know I can just buy a bunch of IKEA furniture on here. Now, I think a glass table would look good here, but I know how difficult glass tables are to keep clean. They're a complete nightmare. They get fingerprints all over them. A little cement number would also look very cool, but like, are you gonna be able to find a cement table? Probably not. So I'm just gonna stick to something similar to what I know Josh was looking at. I feel like we're missing a few like throws and whatnot here, aren't we? Particularly if you think you're having a dog. You need to get a few throws. My gosh. I also put a poof there, like to put your little feeties on if you sat there. I'm kind of thinking I need to do something around this TV because we can't, like, I can't expect Josh to be able to hammer loads of stuff into the walls. A few things maybe, but like not going crazy because like I said, rental, you have to make it like new. So I'm thinking like some, like the IKEA almost like Unity kind of vibes. Like, so it's like that, but like not like that. As you can see, I've started looking at rugs as well. I know there's a shelf like this in IKEA, like this one here. I kind of think maybe having like this at either side of the TV. You can't just build a modular one because it's like, it's a rental. There's no point doing that, so I need to be sensible and kind of work out what would work best for the space to like add a homey vibe, but without being as much of a commitment. This is kind of where I ended up. They're nice, but they're only white, which sucks. But it kind of makes it look all like a little vibe, right? I think so. May have to lose the poof, but that's fine because we got this bit here. And then right now we've got browns, we've got blacks, but we don't really have like, and we've got golds, but we don't have like a color. So I'm like, okay, I need to add like a bit of a color vibe in there. We've got greens if we put plants in, but like, I do feel like a rug like this would look really cool. Just really ties the place together, you know? Like that is cute. Like that's vibey and cool. I do like that. I'm kind of thinking cream / gold, gray and black. It's just safe. It's easy. Let's just stick to that. And then the color we'll get will be from the plants, of which I think we should go wild on, obviously. So that is a fake IKEA plant. I know, because I literally bought it yesterday. I also saw this, that it did have a gold end. There's no full gold version of this, but I saw this in IKEA and I pointed it out to Josh and he really liked it. So I feel like that's a pretty good option too. Could have that coming from this side. I want to put fairy lights in, but do you guys care as much about fairy lights? I'm sure some do. Does Josh? I've never seen him have a particular interest in them, so I won't, but Alice would. So I've added a few little bits of blue in there as well, just because, I don't know. I know he was looking at blue furniture and he likes our blue sofa, so I thought that would be like a good option for him. And then this is tough because like it needs something behind there. I don't know whether you'd be able to drill into that wall or not. I do feel like it needs something, like it's just a bit dead at the moment. Or maybe pictures. So you're gonna want to put that many holes, but you can get those tabs that let you like stick stuff on the wall and then afterwards you just pull the tab. You might need to paint it, but at least you won't need to like plaster anything. Yeah, that could be a good option. This little area is done. I also put some blue behind the TV that I imagine is just like, I don't know what you do. You could almost like hum fabric there, but just something to like bring in a bit of color, just because obviously you can't paint the walls. I'm trying to think outside the box. Now there is a little gap here. There's two places he could put his PC. He could either put it in here or he could put it in the bedroom. And we were kind of like umming and ahhing over which one would be best. The current house does have a little seating area here, but it's kind of hard to fit in there. But then what would you put in there if not? It's kind of like a bit of a dead space at the moment. Let me try do the bedroom and then I can figure out if I can fit the desk in here too. As usual, it's turning a little bit more difficult than I originally thought, but that's fine. That is totally fine. We also got a window here. This bit is built-in storage. So I was thinking, oh, the one in The Sims goes 4 back. Why is it 4? Who knows? Who honestly knows why that could not have just been 2? Like who needs such a deep wardrobe? It makes no sense to me at all, but whatever. But it's probably gonna have a similar vibe to the one in the hallway, I guess. Built-in storage, by the way, super awesome if you're looking for a flat. See, I think desk in here, and then I think you're gonna want like a set of drawers and stuff in here, Josh, because you've got that, but I feel like you're gonna want a bit of extra storage.
How's it going?
Gosh, you scared me. Do you want to see what I've done with it so far? That's what I did with the living room.
Jeez, chill, Jan. That's what I imagined though. So.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Because I know he can't paint the walls, so I figured that could be just like a little covering or something just behind the TV, and then bring in a little bit of blue on there. So this is kind of like the floor plan. And then I'm trying to do the bedroom at the moment, but I'm kind of thinking the desk might be better there.
Ah, that's not a bad show.
I mean, I could move that into the living room, but I don't know. I
think you'd struggle to fit that in.
Yeah, I think the desk could be struggling in here.
I don't think you've got space for that, really.
But it might just be like The Sims.
Let's go out a little bit in that room for a second.
Oh, so you can see it?
Yeah, it's a little bit more. I think the idea of putting it there is quite a good idea.
Yeah. I'm gonna just leave the bathroom really simple because there's no pictures of it. So I don't know what it looks like, but it's not like super important anyway. It's the rest of it, isn't it? Because that will just come pre-made. But you like it so far?
Yeah, it looks really good.
I tried to make it like quite like a male living space, but with still like cute vibes for when, like still like pretty for when Alice goes around.
Cute vibes, Evie.
Okay, it's got Ali's seal of approval, which is good because I feel like, you know, him and Josh have a sort of similar-ish vibe. And then since he does streaming, I thought I'd give him a little place to plan all of his ideas and whatnot. And then honestly, I don't think the bed would go as far to the edge of the wall as it is like right now. I think there'd definitely be more space, but yeah, for whatever reason, it's kind of doing it. It's kind of a long bed in The Sims, but I'm trying to like demonstrate that I don't envision it being as long as it is. And there's a little rug as well, which again, I don't think would go all the way to the end. Bedroom vibes done, which means the final thing to do, because the kitchen's already pre-made, so I'm not gonna mess with that too much. He's not gonna be buying furniture for it, is his setup. So he's a streamer, so he needs like a really cool desk setup, and it's really important that he has a cool space to work on. So I'm thinking he'd have a green screen that he'd flip up behind, but if not, if he aimed his camera angle like this way, mine's at an angle, so like you don't see the front of my face unless I do that. Mine is at a bit of an angle so you guys can see the most of my backdrop. I feel like if he aimed his camera angle like here, you'd get this backdrop, which is kind of vibey and cool anyway, but obviously you can just pull up the green screen behind if you want to do that as well. Also really handy for Ian because it's like right behind you. So I'm kind of gonna get him a desk that matches the rest of the room, and then I need to do like a litty triple monitor setup. Gets, you know, streamer and whatnot. So there we go. And then we need some key lights, which one of mine's dead, which is really annoying. But I've got a ring, and a light here, a light here. These ones bounce off the ceiling and shine down on my head, and this one shines directly at my face. That is how I set mine up. There we go, we've got this lighting as well. And then he actually wants to get the chair that, is it called the Marcus chair from IKEA that everybody has, which, oh, it doesn't look like that at the back. Kind of looks like this. So there we go, we've got his little streaming setup. Is there anything else you have? I guess you've got headphones. Can I fit that? Have I got any of those? Yeah, I do. Okay, let's put some headphones on there. Oh, he's gonna like this. And what else do I have? I always have my phone next to me, so I'll pop his phone on there. And I always have a notebook at the side of me if I ever need to write anything down. So I'll pop like some little notebooks here as well. And then I do have a green screen. It's freaking huge. How small can I make that? Oh, I can't make it any smaller. You know, just like a little mini one just to like, wait, there is the photography stuff. Problem is it's so big. Like green screens don't have to be as big as this, because obviously that's like taking over the whole of his living room. And kind of like, how can I fake a green screen? Like that is as small as I can make it. Oh look, that is how they look. They have a little thing and then you pull it up, and then that is how it would look when it's up, but obviously it would be green. So yeah, I guess you get an idea of how they look up and down, but I'm not gonna keep it there because it's hiding too much of the room. I was gonna put that other light in there, but I'll get rid of that one. And then I think I can change this in live mode, so let me just run and do that real quick. I was thinking of making it more like blue vibes. There we go. Okay, so that is kind of the vibes for the whole thing. I'm gonna just like give it like a little neighbor on either side. And when you add them all together, it actually does kind of look like this. I think so, at least. Obviously, it's got the bars down the side, but you can kind of see the vibe. My game is starting to run very slowly though, as I copy and paste this apartment like 30 times. I wanted to do the shops at the front, but honestly, it's not going to survive for much longer. It's really starting to get very slow on me. But I think it's a similar vibe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let's do a little apartment tour real quick. So we go into the living room, and here is the vibes I'm thinking here. We've got our streaming setup, the kitchen, which I haven't touched because there's nothing you can do, like as in like the kitchen's pre-built. Just add in like own plates and clutter, and the microwave disappeared. I don't know where she went, but she's gone. But I'm basically trying to focus on the bits that need furniture buy-in. So here is the living room. We kind of went for dark woods, gray, cream, and blues. And I think it's kind of cute. We've got little gold accessories there. We've got the blue throw. Blue and gold go together really nicely. And some little fairy lights to keep it cute because, you know, Alice will be there as well. And I put the coffee table in that you liked. I added a bunch of plants. In my head, a lot of them are fake plants, but I would go for this one for a real one because it'll be nice, and it's right in front of the window, so it should get enough light. And yeah, let me know what you think of the vibes so far, and the little streaming setup as well. And then the other room that we've done is the bedroom, which that streaming setup could easily be swapped with like this thing here could swap, and we could do like a little flip reverser. I think either of them work, but yeah, here is the vibes that I was kind of thinking. Like, got some shoes hidden there. Vibes that I was thinking for the bedroom as well, just kind of keeping it muted for stuff that will work with the white walls. I think you'd actually need to get like a thick blind there that would like block the sunlight from coming in on a morning. We got a little candle, a little cute candle pop in there. And yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Josh as well, let me know what you think too. Hopefully I've created something similar to what you were thinking, and this has helped inspire you. I hope it has. I can't wait to see your new apartment, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big cheeky thumbs up. I really enjoy building from real life floor plans, so if there's any floor plans that you guys have seen that you would like to see me give a go, let me know either on here or on Twitter, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye!